I never in my life thought I would say, I love to clean with a sponge, but by golly, I am one of the million customers that has been so impressed by this idea called the Scrub Daddy. And it's a sponge unlike any sponge you've ever met before. And that's partly because it got its life from a little show called Shark Tank. In fact, it's their best-selling item they've ever had on the entire show. And gosh knows how many we've sold here on QVC. The reality is, you gotta clean. Sometimes you gotta go outside, wash the car. Sometimes you gotta get the rock salt, the mud off your shoe. Sometimes you gotta get those little black marks off the side of the house. This is not a trip to the hardware store, the grocery store, the big box store, and everywhere in between. You are getting a set of 8 Scrub Daddies that are indoor, outdoor, that do things you never thought a sponge can do. And I feel pretty confident is about to put all the other sponges on the market out of business. It's from Scrub Daddy. You're getting a set of 8. If you love the Scrub Daddy, give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. I'm like, carry the 2, but then that's the whatever. This is our good friend, John O'Brien. He's the vice president of this company called Scrub Daddy. You've been with the inventor since the beginning.
I have been there since the beginning, and it's such a great experience to be here and present this product to everyone.
Well, we have 2 choices very quickly. You have the choice of the multi, where you're going to get 2 of the green, 2 of the blue, 2 of the orange, and 2 of the yellow. So you're getting 8 total, or you can get all yellow for $22.73. I have never used the word revolutionary and sponge in the same sentence because so often I was so disappointed by what the sponge grade was every other place, but this thing is miraculous.
Yes, and that is such great praise from you. We take that very seriously.
Yeah.
We love hearing that sort of thing, and that's what we set out to do, was to create something completely unique that just changes the market and changes what people think of when they think of a sponge.
Absolutely.
And the Scrub Daddy is so much more than a sponge. I can show everybody right here, one of the greatest features is that I got some cold water here and some hot water here. I'm just gonna dunk them. In a couple seconds, you'll see an amazing transformation take place. Now this one that I had in the hot water, completely soft and compressible. And that's gonna be for your everyday cleaning. That's gonna be for wiping down countertops.
Dishes, use it every night for the glasses.
Exactly.
Bless your souls for that one.
And then here, the cold one. Super tough, super scrubber.
Ceases to amaze me. I mean, we're talking about 10 pounds. I mean, if you did that right now with the sponge that's in the kitchen sink, you know, the one that smells like a little bad, and you're like, oh, I'll just put it in the dishwasher, blah, 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 blah. You would never be able to hold 10 pounds for that. And what I think is so unique is you're thinking, okay, hot water, cold water, why do I need both? Think about all the dirty jobs you've got to do throughout the house.
And think of all the chemicals as well that you can eliminate by just using water. So here with just the cold water, we've got this live stovetop that we burn brown and gravy, cheese, mustard, tomato sauce. And with just the Scrub Daddy and cold water, we're gonna go right ahead and power right through that burnt on mess. This is an expensive glass stovetop.
Yeah.
This is something that you do not want to put something that'll scratch your stovetop or anything like that. And here in just a couple seconds,
look at that.
we've cleaned it up, but we haven't scratched the surface. So I'm gonna flip them over with just the cold water and get right back into the cleaning.
You know what I like about this so much, John, is so often, you know, if you've got kids in the house and they're old enough to where they start cleaning, or even your significant others, you know, there's one person that dominates the kitchen in the house. So when somebody else cooks in there that's not you, chances are they leave things behind. And they don't mean to, they just don't notice them. And this is the opportunity that I told my husband, this is how we clean pretty in the house,
Yes.
you know, because I don't have to exert any energy. You know, it's kind of like bare effort on your part for you to get maximum results. So it doesn't matter if we had an oops-a-daisies with the pasta sauce, or if we've got that great sauce that's spilled over a little bit because it boiled over. You never have to say no with the Scrub Daddy.
That's right, and back to what you were saying about having people clean. Now you can clean without chemicals, and you can have the kids actually helping out cleaning. So now this,
I know, imagine that.
this Scrub Daddy that I just cleaned that dirty stovetop and that dirty non-stick pan, I'm just gonna go ahead and immerse it in this hot water for just a couple seconds. It's also dishwasher safe, so you can put it on the top rack and clean it every night.
So while I have you here and you're thinking about, okay, I've got, you know, that dirty job with the barbecue, the smoker, the grill, do you just rinse it off with some warm water and then throw it in the dishwasher and you're good to go, or can you keep cleaning?
You can keep cleaning. You can use the hot water go from the hot to the cold, back and forth. And here you see I just cleaned the bottom of that. Now you can get deep into wine glasses. People ask us this all the time. Can you clean a wine glass with it? Absolutely.
We discovered what we thought we just got married. We discovered cleaning champagne flutes, but they're not actually champagne flutes. They're actually called wine glasses, which are like, what kind of wine goes in there? But that's when you really appreciate that, because these kind of can form down to any way that you need it. So when you put it in warm water, this has like a diameter right there of about 2 inches. So for all of those finer gauge glasses, this is really nice to use. And the biggest thing that I noticed about this is I'm such a cooking snob. I live my life to save every penny for the best of the best in the cook world. It doesn't damage or scratch anything.
That's right, it's
in the
completely
kitchen.
scratch-free.
But then in real life, whether you're going out to the car or hardwood floors, this is how you clean with confidence. And you're getting a set of 8, the multi or all yellow for $22.73.
And speaking of the hardwood, we can show you right here.
Yeah.
This is just a regular kitchen knife that could fall down and scratch that surface super easy. Here with the Scrub Daddy, even in that hard form, I'm going to give it a good work, and it's still completely scratch-free. It's completely safe on all these surfaces.
And I mean, take a look. I mean, this is me. I'm putting full body weight on that, and it still doesn't compare to any of that. And when you hold this in your hand, I had mine in the warm water. It's still very pliable. It's easy to grip. So when you do have those tougher jobs, it's up for the challenge.
That's right. And just like right over here, where you just tried to get where you just use it warm, we're going to go ahead and get these annoying stickers off with just cold
those
water.
Are the worst.
Yeah, absolutely. You get something home from the store, and this will take it right off without scratching.
You're not dehydrating your hands. Our favorite thing that we did last year was getting all the rock salt off of our shoes and our boots.
It's
we
good
just broke out
great
the
for
Scrub
that.
Daddy. But even still, a fun little fact, we have done the potato peel challenge.
You've done it.
I've done the potato peel challenge.
This potato peel challenge?
That potato peel challenge. We've eaten the potato afterwards. And by the way, that was some of the best mashed potatoes I've ever made. So see?
That's right. You can take the peels right off of that.
Yeah.
Same thing with carrots. Now you can have the kids in the kitchen helping you out.
Absolutely.
And don't have to worry about having them near a peeler. Same with zucchini.